The president says a lot of people should be ashamed of themselves. Clearly, many of his opponents are not. Chief White House correspondent John Roberts has that part of the story tonight from the North Lawn. Good evening, John.
Brett, good evening to you. White House officials say the decision to release the memo was made by the president with input from his national security team, including law enforcement and intelligence officials. And while the White House praised the men and women of the FBI, it also pointed to what it called bad actors with a political bias against the president. Meeting in the Oval Office with North Korean defectors today, President Trump left no room for interpretation how he felt about the memo.
I think it's terrible. You want to know the truth? I think it's a disgrace. What's going on in this country, I think it's a disgrace. A lot of people should be ashamed of themselves, and much worse than that.
Reaction to the document came in like a flood. Carter Page, the Trump volunteer at the center of the FISA memo, said in a statement, the brave and assiduous oversight by congressional leaders in discovering this unprecedented abusive process represents a giant historic leap in the repair of America's democracy. Former FBI Director James Comey, on the other hand, tweeted, "That's it? Dishonest and misleading memo wrecked the House Intel Committee, destroyed trust with intelligence community, damaged relationship with FISA court, and inexcusably exposed classified investigation of an American citizen. For what? DOJ and FBI must keep doing their jobs." In a conference call, Adam Schiff, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee, ripped the memo as blatant partisan politics.
This wasn't about oversight. This is about telling a political story that's helpful to the president. It's about telling a political story that's designed to injure the work of the special counsel and to discredit it.
Speaker of the House Paul Ryan said it was necessary to get the facts out in the light of day, in a statement saying that American civil liberties may have been violated and that he has serious concerns with the practice of using political documents funded by a candidate's political opponents to make law enforcement and counterintelligence decisions. A big question raised by the memo, what happens to Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein? He oversees the special counsel investigation, but the memo reveals he signed one of the FISA surveillance applications against Page. In the Oval Office, President Trump was asked if he still has confidence in Rosenstein.
You figure that one out.
Amid accusations of a partisan smear of the FBI, the White House said they would be happy to hear opposing arguments. The press secretary saying in a statement, minority members of the committee have reportedly drafted a separate memorandum. The administration stands ready to work with Congress to accommodate oversight requests consistent with applicable standards, including the need to protect intelligence sources and methods. The president's comments in the Oval Office about Rosenstein left some ambiguity as to exactly where he stands, so White House officials were quick to clarify that there has been no conversation and no consideration about firing Rosenstein. Brett?
John Roberts live on the North Lawn. John, thanks.